American
Potatoes may
people.
think that the
I
government is
know you're
supposed to
scared about this
provide for
pothole
you,
issue.
but in
I
actuality,
promise
ever since the
that as your
buyout,
governor, I will get it
we
fixed.
are a
We'll
company.
fill these
All we have
potholes.
to provide
We'll
for is our
fund
shareholders.
construction.
Exactly, not
We
you.
can do it.
You are our
Remember to
feeble
go out and
employees.
vote. Right?
Honestly, I don't understand
Write
how the
your
great people
congressmen,
of
write me,
insert
write your
Democrat
senators,
state
write your
here
people.
elected a
We can
flea-ridden
do this. We
ape
will get these
to be
potholes
their
filled, and we
representative
will
in
stop
Congress.
all the
I think the
pothole-related
people of
deaths
insert
in this
Democratic state
nation.
here deserve better
Well,
than
Governor,
a monkey
I
that
think that
probably
these
flings his own
potholes are really
poo-poo
quite
at the
scary.
wall.
The American
Your state
people
is
are
a
scared.
hellhole,
I'm
and the
scared.
people
I
in it
ran
are
over a
all
pothole.
evil.
My car went
I
to a little
hate you
bumpity
and
bump,
your
and
kind.
it freaked me out.
Your
And
kind being
and they're
non-robots.
real dangerous, and
It's
I
not
know
my
this
fault I'm more
firsthand because
aerodynamic
I
than you.
listen to the
I
American
also
people
have air
when
cooling.
they
Do
send
you?
me their
No, I
letters,
see you
when
panting
they
and
send
sweating like
me
a
their
hog.
petitions.
I hate this job.
Yeah, but imagine how much more free time we'd have if we didn't work this job.
I don't really mind that. I just think the work hurts my fingers.
Yeah, whatever.
No!
What do you
Real
mean you
dangerous,
don't
and
have
I know this
screws? Everyone
firsthand
has
because
screws.
I
What are you,
listen to the
stupid?
American
Or
people
something?
when they send me their
Something is wrong
letters,
with you.
and they send me.
Hey, you watching politics on the job? You can't be watching politics on the job. Hey, you can't be watching YouTube. You're working.
Get out of here!
Yeah.
Do it yourself then!
They are right though. I mean, do we really need to watch that while we work?
I mean, you gotta stay up to date with politics. If something happens, I wanna know.
Okay, but nothing ever happens in politics.
You see, right there. That's what makes everyone else here avoid you. I love you, but you put people off sometimes. I mean, you gotta have faith in the elected officials.
So I'm the potato then?
Sure, whatever. Well, gotta call my Uber to go home now.
Yeah. It's a shame how expensive Uber's been becoming these days. But there's no other way to get home unless you like buy a car.
As if anyone can afford a car. Oh, I'm so sick of that Senator Harambe. I mean, I'm much more aligned with Parabola Jones and his tax policies.
You're still going on about politics. Both sides are equally awful.
Well, I gotta have faith in something. I mean, I feel miserable to know that nobody has my best interests at heart. You know? Wait.
I'll get to it in a minute.
Oh boy, can't wait to eat my dinner. Ooh, a letter?
Oh God, someone's trying to kill me.
Now,
Wait.
balloons are pretty scary too.
It was just
I
a
was
balloon.
walking, I mean, the
One of
American
those
people are scared
socialist
of these
decorations, so to say.
dangerous latex,
The one that siphons all
helium-filled
the helium away
balloons.
from
I
our
mean, they're
nation's beloved
completely full of
president's
chemicals,
supercomputer.
and
Don't you want
they
the
make this
president to be
loud
alive?
bang sound when they
You are
pop.
bad people for
I mean,
owning
it's just
balloons.
it's
All of you should be
terrifying the
ashamed.
American people. It makes them feel unsafe. How can we live in a nation where we let these things just exist?
I have very
in the
powerful
same
connections that could get you eliminated,
breath
Senator.
as our
Don't you
our
remember what happened in
communities?
Cincinnati to
It's
your
just it's
grandfather?
scaring our citizens.
In fact,
Governor,
I've just signed a bill in Oklahoma requiring that we put at least 14 more potholes on every road, just to teach you all a little bit of responsibility. I'm a proud U.S. citizen. I was manufactured right here in Mexico. I mean, Mexico.
well, Governor,
Sorry,
I
something must
think
be
that
wrong with
these
my programming. I'm
potholes are
reading
really
this
quite
certificate right here.
scary.
It says
The
I'm from
American people
Mexico.
are scared. I'm scared. I ran over a pothole in my
Perhaps
car
I've
when it did a
been
little
too harsh
bumpity
on you,
bump,
Senator.
and it freaked
We
me
must
out.
team up to defeat the
And they're
mole rats,
real
the
dangerous, and I
mutant
know
mole
this
rats,
firsthand
that have
because I
conquered the
listen to
great
the
state of
American
Kansas.
people
They've
when
been
they
a real
send
pain in
me
my
their
robotic
letters, when they
ass.
send me their petitions, and when I
You see,
actually
folks, whether
listen to
you're
these
white,
people, but not
black,
when they
or
protest.
carbon
The
fiber,
protesting
like
is scary, and
myself,
that's
we all
when they
agree.
freak me out. But
These mutant
otherwise,
mole
I will
rats
listen to the
need to
American
go.
people.
Where?
I will listen to them, and I
They
will
need to
solve the
go.
problem that they want me to solve.
Alright, now that everyone's here, we can get started. I apologize for not being able to hold this at the site of the burial itself, but unfortunately the current administration has deemed all graves as potholes, and so they need to be filled in as soon as possible. Despite that, I know that everyone here, friends, employers,
Alright, yeah. Alright, let's eulogize this. Aster was probably one of the best employees I ever had. Best pistachio sheller I ever saw. That chick could break the shells like nobody's business. Oh my god! Man, I miss her. I really do. Of course I was paying her minimum wage. I had people who get paid like $30 an hour, and they didn't do it as good as she did. All my other employees, they need the money to go home and live their whole lives, and it's like, Aster was in it, it seemed like for the love of the game. That's what I want. I want employees who love doing their menial minimum wage labor. I need that. And honestly, it was really, really rude of her to just up and die like this and not give me any warning. I mean, come on, when other employees, they get fatal illnesses, at least they have a few weeks before they pass away. But here, Aster up and suicides, and it's like, you gotta give in your 2 weeks notice. You just gotta. Come on. I say all this, but life, it's like a macaroni. It twists. And so I shouldn't have hard feelings over that. I should take it as it comes, because I think that's what Aster would have wanted me to do. I'll go out and find another Aster. Better Aster. Yeah, that's the real lesson here. Everyone's replaceable. That's the real lesson. Alright. Yeah, thank you. I'm so sorry, Ray. I'd love to let you go, but unfortunately, that is the end of our time. I have another funeral to get to across town. That being said, before I go, something I want you to have. This is a copy of Aster's final will and testament, and I think it would be best in your hands.
Well, Governor, I think that these potholes are really quite
Citizen flashbacks. How you consider that maybe
scary. The American people are scared. I'm scared.
it's your fault you're dying to these. Potholes. Any red-blooded American with a well-equipped
I ran over a pothole, my car went did a little bumpity bump, and it freaked me out. And they're real dangerous, and I know this firsthand.
Tesla super tank should be able to breeze right over these. It is not my fault, nor anyone
Because I listen to the American people when they send me their letters and they send me their petitions, and when I actually listen to these people, but not when they protest.
else at Government Incorporated's fault that you are.
Scary, and that's when they freak me out. But
Too lazy and communist to afford one of these. And also, as to you, Mr. Senator, I don't appreciate your tone, monkey man. You are our feeble. Now, you pinkos may think that the government is supposed to provide for you, but in actuality,
otherwise, I will listen to the
perhaps it's your fault for being made out of meat that you are dying in these car crashes.
American people.
I have been into 90.
I will listen to them, and I will solve the problem.
3 different potholes.
Well, Governor, I think that these potholes are
Since last week. And I only lost 1 screw. How many screws did...
I ran over a pothole, my car went did a little bumpity bump, and it
What do you mean you don't have screws? Everyone has screws. What are you, stupid? Or something?
freaked me out, and they're
What do you mean you don't have screws? Everyone has screws. What are you?
real dangerous, and I know this firsthand because I listen to the American people when they send me.
Stupid. Or something. Something is wrong with you.
Now, balloons are pretty scary too. I was walking,
Something is wrong here.
the American people are scared of these.
I have very powerful connections that could get you eliminated, Senator. Don't you remember what happened in Cincinnati?
The American people are scared of these.
Eliminated, Senator. Don't you remember what happened in Cincinnati?
No way.
Okay, one more. And so the customer comes up to me and asks me for some change, and I say, well, I don't owe you any change. And they pull out their receipt, and I'm like, oh, I guess I do owe you change. And I ask how much change I owe them. And they're like, one shiny nickel. And I'm like, okay. So I go over to the register here in the cash register at SeaWorld, so I can give them their change. Their change is a nickel, because I'm here, the cash register at SeaWorld, and I owe them some change. When I look in, there's no nickels in here. There's no dimes or quarters or dollars of any sort. It's just filled with beads. And
Yo, I do my own stunts.
True.
I am tired of your rule.
Hi, Ray. This is being recorded 2 hours before you find out I'm dead. Upon hearing that, I imagine that you have some questions. But before I go any further, I need you to understand that, despite everything that you're about to learn, the life I shared with you was real. All of it was. At least it was to me. And if you give me a couple of minutes, I think I can prove it to you as well. Let's start with the big one. In front of you are the bodies of Senator Harambe and Parabola Jones. They are not dead. They've never been alive for the past decade or so. I've been controlling the every word, every action, every public statement, every broken promise, every piece of legislation that they failed to pass. All of it is by my hand. Is this betrayal? To you, maybe it is. Hell, to me, maybe it is too. But I'm not quite sure. I can tell you though, Ray, I can promise you that I have believed it to be justified every step of the way. Because this world needs me. Because it needs us. You have the issues with society, of course you do. Who could blame you? But have you ever stopped to consider, even once, the possibility that a society based on your beliefs might be even worse? It might cause more chaos, more strife, more needless suffering. Even your ideas are good. Are you filled with such hubris as to imagine that your execution of the ideas would absolutely bring about positive change? Society is painful, Ray. Of course it is, but society works. Every day we wake up, we work, we sweat, and we keep the world turning. There's pain, but despite that, we are able to keep going. The system isn't perfect, but you can't argue with the results. You're just here, aren't you? You're still here, aren't you? Of course, the general population would never agree to this forever. Everybody wants their own perfection, their own piece of the utopian pie. So I invent these little games, these little political games, to make everyone believe the change is just around the corner. Or if not that, then at least give them a little distraction, make their lives a little easier. I know this isn't enough for you. I know you want radical change, change that truly matters in the face of society. But please understand the consequences, the risk, that they would be dire if done poorly. A society stagnant is a society that works. It is a society that follows a system proven effective, a society maintainable long-term. It may not be exactly what you want, but it's the best outcome. and I want you to run it. I killed myself, not because I was unhappy, but because I saw what was happening to you. You were becoming radical. You were the beginning to resist society. And I need a replacement eventually. I truly hope that now you've seen the truth and you can make the right choice to keep this society going. If you go radical, I'll have no power to stop you. But the end of society itself could very well be on your hands. I don't want you to roll those dice. Make your choice. I'll be waiting.